Last night on MasterChef Australia,
6 people will get one of these.
the first 6 spots in the top 24 were awarded. But the bottom 10 found themselves facing elimination.
John.
I'm not going to present, guys.
Tonight,
I might have to change my game plan.
a diabolical choice with disastrous outcomes.
I'm not sure that I've made the right decision.
Oh dear.
Everyone's life in the MasterChef kitchen is on the line. And by the end of today, 4 more will go home.
I need to play this game as safe as I can.
I'm in big trouble here.
Today we know that whatever we do, it has to be good. We must impress, otherwise we're going to be going home.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah, exactly. They say an early start is a good start. But let's be honest, you're a bit battered and bruised from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Today is all about keeping your dream alive. There are 10 of you standing here. You're facing elimination. By the end of today, 4 of you will be going home.
You don't want to be in that bottom 4. Dream over, you're going home straight away. No more MasterChef. I can't be in that bottom 4. I want to stay, I have to stay.
You have 1 hour and 15 minutes to cook a spectacular dish to save yourself in this competition. That's all you've got to do. It's simple. But the crazy thing about MasterChef is that it's a fine line between the risks you take and how safely you cook. Today is the day for risks. The question is, how much of a risk? From where you're standing here on the wharf at Cockatoo Island, there are 2 very different paths that you can follow. The first path is behind me, on that boat. If you choose the boat, you've got 2 hours to fish, to catch something fantastic or not.
I've grown up fishing, fished off boats, we've fished off jetties, off the beach. If there's something down there, I should be able to catch it.
Hopefully, you don't get seasick, because that'd be a disaster too. You ever cooked when you got seasickness? It's not a good place to be.
I love fishing, but the only thing is that sometimes I get a bit green around the gills. So I hope there's another choice.
The other path is under this cloche. What's under there? You won't know until the challenge starts.
Oh, no.
Whatever path you take, you have access to exactly the same pantry. There's no protein there. If you go fishing and catch nothing, then you're faced with a pantry and a vegetarian dish to feed 3 big blokes, George, Matt and I.
We could potentially not catch anything on the boat, so that kind of tells me to take the risk in the cloche and put my faith in that.
My heart is really there. I want to be there fishing. But given I didn't plate up yesterday, I really need to plate up today, otherwise I'm just going to look very silly.
Right, decision time. Who's going fishing? Step forward. I said risk takers, didn't I? Those at the back? I wonder who's taking the bigger risk. Jess, you confident?
Not that confident. I don't fish a lot. The only time I've really caught something is when I was about 7.
Seamus?
Well, I've never caught a fish before in my life, but I'm feeling lucky today.
So you're our risk taker.
Oh, yeah.
Right, the 4 of you are going fishing. Let's go. Catch me something nice. You've got 2 hours.
Good luck.
While they fish, you wait. So let's go wait in the kitchen.
Either choice is a risk, but I'd rather take the risk which gives me the most fun in getting there than take the risk where I'm just going to be sitting around for a couple of hours.
That's it, guys. How beautiful is that? That's the wide open ocean straight out through there.
Pretty good out there.
Beautiful.
We've headed out through the heads and about 500 metres past the heads, we've dropped anchor. I'm just keen to get that line in the water.
For the day is it's just perfect. Like, we couldn't ask for a better day.
There's a bit of tension on the line. Nah, I'm dreaming.
There's something swimming around down there, you can see. There it goes. So that's definitely a good sign. My name is Nick Kulikov. I'm from Adelaide. My vision for the future is to one day own a Russian restaurant. I'm Russian, my family history is Russian. I've grown up eating Russian food. The people that taught me how to cook was babushka.
Ой, мало мяса положил.
No, sure. Food means so much to me. It's something I love doing. It gives me a release from day-to-day life, and it tastes great as well. We've baited up, we've thrown the line in a few times. We've got a rod and reel, and we've also got the hand line. So I'm chopping and changing between each, making sure they've got fresh bait on them. There's definitely something on this. It's got a nice silvery colour, so let's hope it's a kingy.
Oh, wow.
Blue Mowong, perfect. First fish of the day, beautiful, look at that. I could already do a dish with this straight away, and I've only been here for 15 minutes. This is going to be a good day. Yes! Oh, no, yep, Dan's got something as well, guys.
As soon as I feel something tugging on the end of my line, I'm pretty confident that whatever's going to come up, I can do something with.
Whoa! Trevally. Good. That's a good sign.
Good. I've cooked with trevally before. It's a good fish.
All right, I got something. I felt something on the line. I wasn't sure if that was a fish, but I kept pulling it a little bit and a little bit more, and I was like, nah, there's something down there. We need something big.
Seamus.
So I pull it back up, and lo and behold, there's a huge blue fish on the end of it.
Oh!
She's a nice big size.
Oh, lovely.
Wow. I think we'll definitely be able to cook something decent up out of that. This is so great. I've just caught my first fish, and it's huge.
I haven't caught anything so far, so I'm feeling really worried. There's about an hour left on the challenge, and I'm the only one who hasn't caught anything, which feels ridiculous. I keep getting little nibbles, but then I'll reel it up and my bait is just gone. I'm just waiting for the tug that means I've got one. I'm starting to feel a little bit ill as well.
Hey, Nikki.
Yeah.
He's
he's got another one. What's he got?
Is it a roughy? You're all right.
Feeling pretty sick.
Jess hasn't caught a thing, and she's been looking a little green.
Just lay down for a minute.
I'm a bit worried she's not going to pull anything in.
He's got some spikes.
Now that I'm feeling seasick, I'm not sure that I've made the right decision coming on the boat.
We're not allowed to share fish, so if you don't catch anything, you have to cook a vegetarian dish, so we're all pretty scared. For Jess.
Feeling seasick and then thinking about food, you just feel so sick. So at this point, I'm really wondering if I've made the right choice.
We have 2 hours to try and catch as many different types of fish, or hopefully one fish at least.
There's 4 of us on the boat. 3 of them have already caught fish. All the boys have caught fish, and I'm just sat there feeling really seasick. Oh. I just think, I'll put the lines in and then I'll just lay down and I won't stare at it.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Flathead, a big flatty. Oh, look at the size of this leather. Oh, wow. Oh, he's got another one. What's he got? Oh, no. Oh, another one. A blue Mowong again. That is really, really nice.
Yeah, really not feeling very well. It's weird, I never usually get seasick. Priority now is just trying to stay well enough that when it comes to actually cooking, I'll be able to pull off a good dish. So, yeah, I'm just trying to do both at once, keep fishing, but not get more sick than I already am. Thank you. I'll just lay down and I'll have a little nap. And when I wake up, I'm still feeling really shocking.
10 minutes till line's up.
Really that soon?
Yep.
Far out.
I'm really determined. You know, I've come a long way to do this, and it's a dream that I've had for a long time, is to do something revolving around food. And I really, really want to go through to the house. There's so much riding on it. 5 minutes before we move on, I reel in my lines. Oh, guys, I think I've actually got something.
Really?
Yeah, it's a flathead.
Yes, yes. Well done. You've got a flathead. Jess. Well done, Jess.
On one of the lines, there's this big flathead, and it's about that big. It was huge, and I'm just like, oh, well, that's awesome, yeah. Finally got something.
It was a relief because I would have felt bad if we had all come back with fish and she hadn't. It's a good size.
Yeah, it's a good size.
Good work.
Seamus, fisherman of the day, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy with the 3 fish that I've caught, and it's time to head back into the wharf and back to Cockatoo Island to try to cook some fish up for the judges.
Oh my God, they've all got eskies. They all look really happy, you know, like we don't even know what we're cooking yet, and they do. They've had time to think about how they're gonna cook it and how they're gonna plate up their meals. We've got no idea what's going on.
Welcome back to dry land. Let's find out what you've got in your eskies. Nick, did you catch anything?
Certainly did, George. Blue Mowong.
Yeah.
Sergeant Baker. And leather jacket, which I've already taken the skin off.
Seamus?
I caught a flathead.
Fantastic. What else?
And a couple of these suckers. I've never caught a fish before in my life. I had so much fish that I could have cooked up a meal for about 10 people. It was awesome.
Dan?
I managed to get a trevally.
Well done. Jess, did you catch anything?
I managed to get 1 fish, caught a flathead.
A flathead?
Yeah.
Well done.
These guys have all caught amazing fish, and we still have no idea what we're doing.
Well, we know what the fishermen will be cooking. Poseidon has been kind to them. Let's see what the rest of you have been lumbered with.
Now I feel like we're all going to be punished for waiting behind, and I'm so scared of what's under that cloche.
What is the ingredient under the cloche that you must include in the dish you will all cook to stay in the competition?
I think it might be tripe, maybe sheep's balls, sheep's brains.
I'm hoping it's something easy, like prawns.
What's under our bloody cloche? That's what I'd like to know.
Well, the moment's arrived. Did your risk of not going fishing pay off?
I'm really nervous. We've been waiting to lift that cloche for over 2 hours.
You can lift the lid now.
What is it? I have no idea.
Alex, what do you think it is?
I think it's tripe.
Chelsea?
I'm not sure, some kind of fish.
Elisa, come on, you must know.
I think it's some type of fish, but I can't tell.
Well, none of you have got it right. What you have in front of you
We lift the cloche, and I'm just looking at this meat thinking, what is that? I have no idea what that is. Like, it doesn't smell fishy. It looks like fish, though, so I'm really thrown off by that.
what you have in front of you is a tricky beast to handle. It's crocodile. Of course, obviously crocodile. Cook it all the time. Had it on Thursday.
I should have gone fishing. I don't know what the hell to do with crocodile.
We've chosen crocodile because we want to give you an even playing field, a protein that you haven't cooked before. We've also chosen crocodile because it's sustainable, it's quintessentially Australian, and it's a farmed product, hence the sustainability. You've got to be very careful with that crocodile because it can dry out very easily. You do not want dry croc.
Right, the scene is set. You've got 1 hour and 15 minutes to give us that spectacular dish. If you need reminding, this is an elimination. 4 of you are going home on the back of this challenge. Your hour and 15 minutes starts now.
Go, Johnny!
So the time starts and I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm going to cook this crocodile, how I'm going to plate it up, what flavours I'm going to use. I'm just going to run to the pantry, grab some lemon, parsley and just chuck this crocodile in a pan. My name is Mary Timotheo and my dream is to own a Greek Cypriot restaurant with my family. My family's Greek Cypriot, so a small get-together could mean anywhere between up to 50 to 60 people, just the close family. Food is in my blood. My dad's a chef. So what's the trick to making a good spit, Dad? I think food really brings us together. Thanks, Dad. I'm going to try and pull off a Mediterranean dish. I've decided to just wrap the crocodile in like a gaddafi pastry and then just shallow fry it. I've done the same thing with prawns before, so I'm hoping it will work with crocodile.
Very happy that I got the fish, very glad I didn't get the crocodile.
I'm going to do a Mediterranean-style crocodile, if such thing exists, and a white bean puree, twice-cooked eggplant, and put the Nesca sauce with a herb oil, I think, on the side if I've got time.
Are you a happy man or what?
Yeah.
Would have you liked to be cooking with crocodile?
No, I'd rather be cooking with I am.
Mate, I'm with you, buddy. So what did you catch again?
Blue Moong, Sergeant Baker, and just a leather jacket.
And what are you using?
I'm using the Blue Moong.
Okay, what are you doing to it?
I'm slow roasting it in the oven with a base of lemons, put white wine, and then just dress with butter, creme fraiche, dill, parsley on top.
Are you sure you've picked the right dish?
I hope so.
It'd be a hell of a day if you went out and caught some fabulous fish and then stuffed it up.
I've never cooked crocodile before, so I'm thinking I would do a leek and bean puree for the bottom. After what happened yesterday and me not serving up a plate to the judges.
John.
I'm not going to present, guys. My food's not standard to present to you guys standing here today. I need to play this game as safe as I can. I'm looking at cooking white wine and lemon, and I'll do a pomegranate, passion fruit and lychee sauce. I don't think this time I'm worried about plating up. I'm more worried about flavours.
I just need to cook the croc right. I decided to poach it initially. It's just cooking too fast.
It's overcooked.
It's cooked or overcooked. I test a few pieces at different intervals and yeah, it's just really not working out for me.
Can you turn your poaching liquid down?
It's not even at a simmer. It's just leathery and tough and horrible. That's not gonna work.
Alex, how you going with your croc?
I've tried a few pieces and it's just coming out a little bit tough.
What are you doing, poaching it?
Yeah, poaching any fish stock, lemongrass, basil stalks.
Best one so far?
I might have to change my game plan.
What does that mean?
To be honest with you.
Don't poach it?
Not poach it. I've been through 2 elimination challenges already. This is the 3rd one in 4 days. I definitely had to refocus. This challenge is very, very important. I want to get through this because I really want to stay in this competition. I want to get that good oil.
I decided to go down the track of a schnitzel-based crocodile.
Albie, what's your dish, man?
I'm just going to pan fry some crocodile.
Have you tried it a little bit?
No.
So you don't know whether that's going to be tough as old boots?
No.
Why didn't you go fishing?
I get a bit green around the gills, mate, so...
OK, you didn't want to risk it?
I didn't want to risk it. Oh, mate, struggling.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Wow, crocodile. We really gave it to them, didn't we? You know, if it was me, I would have gone out fishing.
You undercook it, it's going to be chewy.
Yep.
You overcook it, it's going to be dry. I wouldn't go for it, that's for sure.
The smart ones out of the 6 that have got crocodile are actually testing a little bit, which means they're slicing a little bit off, frying it, and I suppose seeing how it reacts under heat, because they've never cooked with it before.
That's horrible.
They've got a big piece, so why not?
Still really raw in the middle.
They only need to produce one dish, and that dish needs to save them from being essentially booted out of this competition. But at the end of the day, 4 of them will go home.
This is the one fish that I caught. I've never gutted or cleaned a flathead or filleted one before, so I'm really nervous that the fillets aren't going to go right.
Jess, you're a gun. An absolute gun.
Looking at the piece of fish that I've managed to fillet, I filleted it really well. But now I'm starting to get worried that my other ingredients aren't going to be ready in time.
Wow, there's some wrestling with crocodile going on here, but I'm looking at the fish and it's looking good. So those with crocodile work harder. You've got 45 minutes to go.
Bit tough. When I try my crocodile once it's been cooked, I'm a little bit disappointed with how it's turned out.
I might just try one of these and see.
Tasted a little bit like leather. I think I'd overcooked it a little bit. So now I'm feeling worried. This is my second elimination. I don't want to go home.
Hopefully the judges like what I put up today, but yeah, just not feeling really confident at the moment.
There are 10 of us facing elimination today. 4 of us will be going home. There's 30 minutes to go and the judges come to check on me, see how I'm going.
You've tried a little one of these. Look.
Yeah.
Can I eat one?
Yeah,
So you put the
give it a go.
kataffi pastry around little strips of crocodile?
Yeah, and I've just marinated them with some parsley, lemon, salt and pepper. It was just a bit tough the first time round.
I think it depends how you define tough. Is chewy tough?
Chewy tough.
You know, yeah.
Chewy.
You know what I say that? Is when you chew something a couple of times, if it's gone, that's not tough.
Fine, isn't it?
If you left chewing it, that's tough.
So what do you reckon?
That's why we got teeth, and that's the difference between textural and chewy.
I don't know the difference between textural and chewy, so I really don't know if he likes it or not.
My theory was I was going to play with it, play with flavours, play with timing, and go from there. I've got pomegranates, passion fruit, and lychee, and fried in Riesling and lemon.
It's quite interesting, doesn't it? It smells good, and the Riesling in there. You and your Riesling.
Cheers, guys.
I love what John's doing, but he's got pomegranates, he's got Riesling, he's making a nice little sticky glaze. He's actually eating it and deciding whether or not he's going in the right direction.
Introducing pomegranate into it isn't a bad idea. He could be on a winning crocodile dish.
Good, yeah.
Dan?
Yes.
You're looking very calm and collected, although I must say a little bit messy. What's going on? What's the dish?
I'm making a tamarind marinated fish kebab, and then I'm just making up a pomegranate and cucumber salad.
You know what, little tip? Hold that upside down and tap on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Feel them coming out.
There you go.
I love that, George.
Good one. Thanks.
Yeah.
I've eaten at a lot of George's restaurants, and I've cooked some of his dishes at home. To have him there, it's a reminder that, you know, I'm actually a MasterChef.
Roasting, frying, coating, you name it, it's going on in this kitchen. But you've got 15 minutes to go.
15 minutes to go. We should just make it in time.
Elisa?
The kiwi fruit I used to break down the enzymes in the crocodile before I cooked it.
Can we test that? Can we taste it?
Yeah,
Or is that,
sure.
is that something that, are you using this as the finished one?
I'm not sure yet.
Right, so don't taste it. I'll leave it with you, although that does look a little bit overcooked, so be careful.
What do you reckon?
This is a bit tough, mate.
Oh.
I know the poaching's not going to work, so I decided to blitz up some olives, some anchovies, and create a crust for the crocodile.
Oh, there's something different going on, Alex.
That's my haste.
Are you clutching at straws here?
At this point, I am actually clutching at straws, yes. Jesus.
My fish has been filleted. I've started my harissa, and it's pretty yummy.
Hey, Jess. How you going?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Now, what's cooking?
Harissa paste just scraped on a plate with some apple, bear juice, ginger reduction, flathead poached. I don't know why I said poaching. I was actually going to pan fry it. I think my brain just spat out poaching, and the second I said it, I regretted it.
I suppose the question is, you know, whether or not you can cook the flathead properly, because if you overcook flathead, it spoils it. It's shocking. It dries out really quickly. It's very delicate.
And can I say, in terms of the process that you've picked to poach it, you've probably picked the most difficult one.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, poaching it, yeah. Very proud that you went fishing.
Thank you.
Well done.
You still got 10 minutes, mate.
Keep producing, baby. Come on.
Do you have any idea how long flathead takes to poach?
To poach, I've never poached it. Jess has said that she's going to poach the flathead, which straight away I thought was probably not the right way to do it. It only fries for like a minute and a half. So
Oh, really? So it'd be really quick?
Pretty quick, yeah. There's a particularly soft flesh and it sort of doesn't lend itself to be poached real well.
What are you poaching it in?
Just some water. It's wrapped in Glad wrap.
Seriously, three and a half minutes
3.5
max.
minutes. Yeah. OK. I've left myself quite a bit of time to deal with this, so it's good. Probably do with like 30 seconds longer.
Making a basic Greek salad, I'll just stick with what I know. Hopefully it'll be enough to get me through today.
At 6 minutes to go, I think I've kind of got an idea on where I'm going with this dish now. I've finished cooking my crocodile, I've made a sauce, like a dipping sauce to go with it, and just a Greek salad.
Miri, you finished?
I think so.
Are you happy with the colour of these? Because we've got a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Rather than standing around and watching everyone else, you might want to fry those off, taste them, and just pick your favourites. It's about putting the best thing.
I've got the time, so yeah.
Yeah, so you
might
should
as well.
take your swim.
Thanks.
The time's ticking. You've got 1 minute to go.
With about a minute to go, I've pulled the fish out of the oven. The steam smells really good. The fish is the centrepiece of the dish. So if I don't nail this fish, see you later, goodbye.
All I had to do was present the crocodile in a suitable manner. They looked like a couple bricks there, just sitting on the plate. How can I pretty that up?
Guys, this is it, the final flourish, the final touches. Remember, you could be going home. Come on. You have 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up.
How'd you go?
Oh,
We did it.
good work, mate. Where'd you go?
Everyone's dish looks absolutely beautiful. And there's loads on the plate, loads of different colours, loads of different textures. And now I start to really worry about my dish. It looks just like loads of different ingredients stuck together on a plate. It doesn't look like a dish.
With 4 of us going, I know the pressure's on, but I'm looking down at my dish and I am really happy with it. And if I end up going today based on this dish, I'll be happy because I'm really proud of my efforts.
It's tasting time. Whether you stay in the MasterChef race or get off the island, it's up to the dish that you've just cooked.
4 of us are going. I just hope it's not me. I'm not ready to go yet. I've enjoyed this ride and I want it to keep going.
When we call out your name, please come forward.
Miri, please bring your dish forward.
Walking up to the judges, I'm feeling really scared and nervous and, you know, my stomach's in knots. It's crocodile wrapped in E04 pastry, garlic and parsley butter, and a Greek salad.
The concept's great. Oil wasn't hot enough, so it soaked up a fair bit of oil. So when you bite into it, it's sort of become a bit like a pastry sponge. Oh, dear.
Just looking at Matt's face, I have no idea what he means when he says, oh dear. I'm completely thrown off at this point.
I'm not going to comment on the Greek salad because I'm going to leave that up to George.
What's that?
Greek salad.
I didn't realise the Greeks did balsamic.
They made it first, George, like everything else.
I'm quite patriotic about the choriatiki, the Greek salad, yeah? It's a village salad.
Yeah.
And choriatiki doesn't have lettuce in it.
I'm kind of freaking out when they say Greek salad doesn't have lettuce in it, because that's how I do it at home.
What I do like is the E04. Clever idea. I need to teach you how to make a Greek salad, but
That's really tasty. It's just the presentation. That is a very disjointed dish. And there's a bit of confusion there in terms he didn't have the confidence to just really think about it.
If I go home just because of a Greek salad, I'll be devastated.
Chelsea, would you like to bring your plate up?
The bean puree has no place on that plate.
The greatest thing about this dish is that puttanesca sauce. It's absolutely gorgeous. Dan.
I like it.
Thank you.
Jess.
I think I'm feeling the same way that everyone's feeling. I hope I've done enough, but I really, really just don't know. I'm just really concerned that what I've put up isn't cohesive enough. Gary gets a little bone and I'm just absolutely distraught. I thought I'd checked it and double-checked it for bones. It's just absolutely devastating.
In the elements on the plate, you show a lot of skill. You've overcooked the flathead a bit. So you've obviously got the knack of cooking. What you don't have yet is the knack of putting flavours together. You're probably a year or maybe 2 years away from getting the most out of being on MasterChef. You've certainly got the skills.
I really just value all their comments and feedback, and at this point I'm just so glad that I've had the opportunity to present my food to someone who really knows food.
Nick, please bring your plate forward.
I know I'm pleased with the presentation, but I'm really, really, really concerned about the flavour.
The flavours are great. You've cooked everything really well. So I think it's one of the best things we've tasted today. Well done.
The moment I stepped on the wharf today and I knew we were going fishing, I wanted to show the judges that I could cook a good seafood fish dish, and I think I have.
Elisa. It's not bad. It's a little bit chewy. If I could give you a comment, there's an overload of orange on this plate.
Seamus?
It's a little undercooked.
Maybe a little bit under.
I like the fact you've kept everything in the same territory. I like the fact that you've used good knife skills. And the fish, it's fresh fish. It's come straight from the sea. You get away with it being undercooked. Albie?
I'm watching Matt, and when that knife bounces off the crocodile, I'm in big trouble.
What you brought us is sort of like a crocodile schnitzel, but it's a lot springier, a lot more kind of, like, harder to the tooth.
Yep.
Alex. How determined are you to get through to the top 24? Very. Want to be there, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Do you want a saw for that?
Thanks. Thanks, guys. The crocodile's a real big letdown.
George tells me I've overcooked the crocodile, which was my worst fear. The confidence levels are quite low.
I admire you for the struggle. Like, you didn't give up, you just kept going. Because that's what I'd expect from you if you're working in my kitchen.
I'm hoping I've shown enough technique and enough pizzazz with my dish to get me through to the next round.
You've managed to bring a fine partner to crocodile, that fishy, chickeny flavour of crocodile, with that almost like combination of green olive tapenade and pesto. So although you probably cooked the crocodile the worst, those other elements on the plate are pretty commendable.
Thank you, Matt.
Next up is John.
I'm getting anxious because not presented to the judges yesterday. I'm really keen to show them my food today.
John, congratulations on putting a dish up.
Thank you, Gary.
It's got some great flavour. You know, it's nice and winey. You put that Riesling in, the pomegranate shines through, and the crocodile is well cooked. It's not chewy at all. I like it.
Best cooked crocodile of the day by a long way.
Well done, John.
And I'd probably go as far as to say it's the best crocodile I've ever tasted.
Johnny. Wow.
I really wish Maddie was one of the judges today. Would have meant a lot if she was here, just so I could show her that I could cook.
John, I'm going over to South Australia to do some cooking with Maggie, so I'm going to take a picture of this. And I'm going to take it to her, and I'm going to say, honestly, he's really good. When he comes back to South Australia, get him round, make him cook you the crocodile dish. Good work.
Thank you.
John, welcome back into the competition.
Well done.
It's been an interesting day. I've loved it. You've made it hard for us to make the decision. Who goes home and who stays?
It's something we'll need to discuss.
After hearing everybody's reviews, none of us have any idea who is safe and who is going home.
If I call your name, please step forward. John. Nick. Dan. Well, pat yourselves on the back. You're through. You're safe.
Feeling really chuffed at the moment, really chuffed.
Seamus. Chelsea. Alex.
The three of us that are standing up there had average feedback, so we're not really sure what's going to happen.
This could go either way now, because, you know, Alex's crocodile was tough. Is Alex going home? Are they going to call someone else to join them and those four will be leaving?
Alex. Seamus. Chelsea. You're all safe.
I'm like a cat with 9 lives, I think. I've gotten through to another elimination challenge and I'm over the moon. I'm so happy and so relieved.
Elisa, Miri, Jess, Albie, I love the fact that food can bring so many emotions
What's nice is we all share one common theme. We love food. Miri, I love your attitude. I think it's brilliant. You can tell you've got it. You've got the guts and determination. You'll keep carrying it on.
I'm not going to stop cooking. If anything, MasterChef has inspired me to keep on cooking, and it's reminded me how much I love cooking and how much I love food.
Jess, you're young, you're 20, you've got years ahead of yourself. Keep cooking, keep learning, keep eating, and you'll be brilliant.
Thank you. It's really emotional, but it's been an absolutely fantastic experience, and I wouldn't have changed it for the world.
It's all right, mate.
Guys, shoulders back, chests out, head held high. Walk out of here knowing that the 4 of you can cook and the 4 of you can find a future in food if you want it. Thank you.
It was a dream come true just to get the opportunity to come on to MasterChef, and I've had one of the most exciting experiences in my life.